There's a B&B revolution going on. And Britain's jumping on the bandwagon. Whether the kids have left home, you're newly single, or recently retired, a spare room could equal spare cash. But only if you're doing it right.
Whoa! It's like the inside of a wasp.
The competition is stiff.
Unless I'm wrong, and this is the Knightsbridge of West Sussex, £95 is way too much.
So get it wrong, and it's bye-bye backroom books.
Give your guests the best quality you can, but you've got to make the sums add up. I've got a budget, but you have got to stick to it.
So we're gonna save your bacon and eggs.
If you don't like people, you're in the wrong game.
And help you B&B the best. When it comes to getting the most out of a B&B, this lady is the queen bee. Meet award-winning landlady Lisa Holloway.
Hospitality's in my blood. I've been in it all my life. My grandmother ran hotels. It's what I know.
For the past 11 years, Lisa's owned and run this B&B in Nottinghamshire.
I call my style the iron fist in the velvet glove because I'm quite fluffy on the outside, but I can be quite tough if people mess me about. I think the principles are exactly the same whether you've got one room you're letting or 20 rooms. Whatever you do, whether it's making a bed, making a breakfast, putting flowers in a room, you've got to do it well.
Now Lisa's taking a break from her own business to help fledgling B&Bers who are just starting theirs.
There's money to be made, but only if you put the work in. These are not nice.
Lisa will pull no punches.
God knows what's in there. Ugh.
And won't suffer fools.
Let me put it this way. If you haven't got it in a week, it's either going in a skip or on the internet.
If you want to turn your raggedy old room into rich pickings, she's the one you want. Today, Lisa's off to Carmarthenshire in West Wales. Famous for its vast stretches of beautiful coastline, it's also home to the little village of Pwll, not far from the town of Llanelli. High up on a hill overlooking the Lough Estuary sits a large 7-bedroom house. The property is home to self-employed entrepreneur Vic Brown, his wife Oona, and their family.
This has been a very busy family home for 14, 15 years nearly now.
Vic and Oona have raised 3 daughters, who are now all young adults living away.
It's definitely a different season of life, kind of an empty nest sort of period.
Not only have the girls flown the nest, but Oona's also left home.
Our circumstances are a little bit unusual in that I've gone away to university to study. Our 3 children are also at university. I didn't go to university when I left school, so it's kind of always been in my mind that it would be a good thing to do. I was considering what my options were and decided to do a course studying occupational therapy.
In order to maintain the house and fund the university fees, Vic's been renting out bedrooms in a mixture of long and short-term lets for the past year.
It's been a bit of an experiment since last summer, beginning to rent out rooms, so we're learning as we go.
As Vic's had no training in hospitality, he's finding it all a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, at the moment I'm a big housemaid and as well as lord of the manor, inside and out. So I've had to learn how to use the washing machine and the steam cleaner and various things.
I think he quite enjoys us girls being out of the way, so he can keep things quite tidy. Not always as clean as I would, but tidy.
But there is one aspect Vic has chosen to ignore.
I've chosen not to promote the rooms as including breakfast. Certainly the long-term lodgers, almost part of the household, they can look after themselves, they can cook and use all the catering facilities here.
With the rental of rooms now the family's main source of income, Vic and Oona want to get serious about the B&B business.
It has been important that we maximise the income from the property. It's a crucial phase in our family finances at the moment.
So what changes would Vic be prepared to make in order to charge more?
Although I don't want to make it kind of a hotel and a clinical atmosphere, I like to get something between a family home and temporary shared accommodation, just to make it a little bit more professional. Perhaps declutter a little bit, perhaps make things a bit more appealing, but still maintaining, I think, very, very important to myself anyway, that welcoming family, shared atmosphere. So I like to, if I can, strike a really nice balance between the two.
To help Vic decide if running a B&B is for him, Lisa's on her way to Carmarthenshire with her expert advice.
I've never been to this part of Wales before. I've been to Wales about 4 times, but never here. In fact, my granny used to have a hotel in Wales at one point. I don't know much about them, except that they have a very busy house, a very big house and a busy house. Actually, what I do understand is that there's a gentleman that lives there on his own because his children have flown the nest and gone to university. And I think his wife is doing a university course as well. So I wonder if I'm going to meet his wife. I don't know whether she's going to be there or she's going to be away at university. It'd be nice to meet them both. Oh my God, look at the view. Wow, how gorgeous. Right, I think this is it. Nice big oak door. Very baronial. There's nobody there. Let's have a look round the side. Oh God, look at all this. This doesn't look very good. I wonder where they are. Oh, no wonder the door can't open. There's tons of stuff in front of it. It's the front door with nobody there. Should I go here? Maybe they come to the back door. Oh, somebody's coming. Hello.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Hi.
Welcome to Broncleys.
Thank you
Did
very
come?
much. Thanks.
Yeah, come forward.
Hi.
Hi, Oona.
It's my wife, Oona.
Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Wow, this is a big kitchen.
Yes, indeed. This is where it all happens. Communal eating and socialising area, I guess, for family and any members of the household.
Okay, well, can we have a look around?
Let's do it. Let's start downstairs. OK, Lisa, here's our downstairs
Oh, my God, it's
guest
huge.
room. Yeah, we have a couple staying here at the moment. They're buying a house locally, and we've enabled them to keep their dog and their cat here for a while.
The dog, the cat, and 2 people are in here.
Yes,
are
right, I
they?
think they're in town at the moment.
On to the next room.
OK, let's go next door.
Okay, another single room that we rent out.
Yeah.
Used quite a lot since we've started renting.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got an international student in there for the Easter holidays. She needed somewhere to stay.
Great. Let's have a look at the next one.
Great. This room in here is been multiple uses over the years. It's been with our library, bookshelves, been the music practice room.
Right, but this is lovely. I mean, the panelling's nice and the books. So you've got sometimes people sleeping in almost every room in the house, and then you've got the kitchen as the living room. Have you got a sitting room that you all
next door
sit in?
is the lounge.
Oh, okay,
sitting
so
room.
you all sit in there. Okay. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. More stuff.
We've tended just to store things out of the way behind the
Yeah.
curtain. We don't actually use the front door
No.
at all anymore, so that's just a...
No, I found that out when I knocked at it. All right, now, do you mind if I have a look round? Would you make me a cup of coffee?
Sure,
Yes.
coffee.
And,
How do you like it?
Milk, no sugar.
Milk, no sugar. We can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, give us 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll come and see you in a second. Wow, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to begin. This house is so confusing. There's lots of bedrooms, there's all sorts of random people, there's a dog and a cat, and there's a sofa bed in here, which is a sort of non-room, really. I think there's so much that could be done to this. It's got massive potential, this house. The front door, which we can't use, is blocked up by all that stuff. So I think this is a bit of a waste of an entrance. They've got this beautiful front door, a panelled hall. I mean, a lot of us with family homes have our kids clutter everywhere, but this is sensational clutter. So I think we need to get rid of a lot of this stuff.
And there's even more to explore upstairs.
This is extraordinary. There's so many rooms. I'm completely flummoxed. I don't know what to think.
We're in the little coastal village of Carmarthenshire, where empty nester and dad of 3, Vic Brown, is renting out rooms in the family home while his daughters and wife Oona are away at university.
If it was just me living here, I'd leave the washing up to pile up for a bit, or perhaps not, clean the bathrooms as much as I should.
With the room rental providing their main income, they're hoping B&B queen Lisa Holloway will help them decide whether or not to upgrade to full bed and breakfast to give their finances a boost.
So you've got sometimes people sleeping in almost every room in the house.
Lisa wants to discover how the existing accommodation works, and if Vic is prepared to take on the extra demands of running a traditional B&B.
And what services do you give? I mean, do you do breakfast? Do you give them lunch? Do you give them dinner? I mean, how does it work in here? Because this is quite a communal area, isn't it?
So people would self-cater, and I'd like to encourage people to use the facilities, the full kitchen facilities. So I haven't actually provided any breakfast for people. We have occasionally, on demand in the past, left, a cold breakfast for people who need to leave.
Well, I'd take my hat off to you, because it would drive me insane to have people in my kitchen.
There's a lot of coming and going, but it's a big enough space. You can have 3 or 4 people here cooking and eating and not falling over each other.
So how does it impact on your life, having so many different people in the house?
Well, kind of we're used to it. It's always been a very, very busy household. Ourselves, children, foster children, guests overseas, students. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
It's quite almost nice to have the company. It's a big enough space to handle quite a number of people coming and going. And
so you don't mind whenever people come or whatever they do? The kitchen's just for everybody?
Certainly not in this area of the house. It's I make it clear, make themselves at home. This is a communal area, shared area.
Because you're away, aren't you, Oona?
Yes.
So you're doing all this on your own, Vic?
Yes. That's a simple answer. Okay. Yeah, cooking, cleaning, learning how to use the washing machine, everything, yes, absolutely.
And are you servicing the rooms? Do you change the beds? Do you...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I've sorted out all the laundry, military precision, singles, doubles, even trying to be colour coordinated.
So really, you've got it all on, haven't you?
It's
if you're
pretty busy.
doing the outside, the inside, the washing, the sheet. So what do you want out of this property? I mean, because at the moment it's a bit of a hodgepodge, isn't it? It's not quite sure what it's doing.
We would like to certainly, generate significant income from the property, cover its costs, particularly while there's a lot of spare capacity in the house.
And tell me, what do you charge?
Well, that's been something we've tried to experiment with. Some online sites may give you recommendations according to what they perceive of the facilities in the area. So probably for a room, probably ranging from 70 up to £120 a week for the ensuite, double ensuite.
A week?
A week. Short term, a little bit more per night, anything from £15, £16 a night. Maybe the sofa bed, 20.
Sorry. Say that again. 15 or 16 pounds a night.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we're undercharging. I don't know. But maybe. And it reflects the area. It's not London. It's not London prices here, I guess.
So, Vic, you obviously, both of you are so hospitable. So I think you two need to decide whether you're going to make this into a business or it's going to continue to be a family home, with guests. It's not sure what it is at the moment. I mean, is it a lifestyle choice or is it about making money?
It was certainly both. Certainly making money is an important issue for us at the moment.
Yeah.
But I guess the house also is a reflection of who we are. And,
yes.
we like to be very inclusive and have plenty of people here.
It's taken us by surprise. So.
Well, it's a good surprise there, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're playing catch up.
But also, I think you need to be thinking about whether you want to be sort of low end and doing it cheaply, or whether you want to upgrade the house and the rooms and let them out at a premium rate.
We know we need some things doing on the house. We haven't had the confidence to charge prices that maybe reflect in some other areas locally. or other
You just
regions.
need to decide between the two of you what it is you want to do.
So does Oona think Vic will be open to change?
How do you think Vic's going to cope? I mean, you know him better than anybody else in the world, and I don't want to make my decision based on what I think. I want to make it based on what you think.
Yeah.
So do you think he will be up for getting up and making breakfast? Do you think he'll cope with that?
I think it's certainly an option, and more of an option than we considered before having the conversation.
You think he'd be up for getting up in the morning and doing his bacon and eggs,
He's a
do
bit
you?
more sociable than me in the morning.
Oh, I think. You just want to see him doing some hard work, don't you?
To show Vic and Oona just what's involved in running a successful B&B, Lisa's taking them to an upmarket guest house a couple of miles away.
So this property that I'm bringing you to today is to give you inspiration, really,
Yeah.
for what you could do.
In a beautiful part of the Gower Peninsula, the Old Man's Guest House offers bed and breakfast with all the traditional touches.
Hello, Katie.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Lisa.
This is Oona and
Oona.
Vic. Thank you so much for letting us look round.
That's a pleasure.
Can we have a look at a couple of your rooms?
You can, yes.
Thank you.
You take it.
With prices upwards of £55 a night, the rate is higher than Vic and Oona's place. But could they aspire to run something like this?
Okay, well, all the bedrooms are off this landing.
Yeah.
I suggest you have a look at this one.
OK, thank you very much.
Thank you.
After you, Oona.
Go on in.
Thanks, Kitty.
Lovely view.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many places have a church tower at the bottom of the driveway.
They don't. Now, I think this is called the bird room because there's birds on the wallpaper. So it's quite nice to have a name to the room, don't you think?
Yeah.
And I like the way she's got a pretty bedspread that matches.
I think the colour scheme's nice. Works very well. I do like the way they've made the most of the view.
I mean, that's the nice thing about everybody's B&Bs is that they're all different.
Yeah.
So you'll do yours how you like it. Right, let's have a look somewhere else.
The guest house owner, Katie, runs the place by herself, and she has some insider tips that Vic may find helpful.
Katie, Vic's on his own most of the week, and you run this on your own, don't you? Is that difficult, or...?
It can be at times. It's certainly hard work. It keeps me very busy. And occasionally, if I've got to be out somewhere, it can be awkward if I've got a late arrival or...
Well, that was my next question, actually, is how do you organise it when you're on your own? Because you can become very tied. So do you have arrival times and departure times?
Yes, on one of my emails that I send, I say normal arrival time is between 4 and 7. Let me know if this is difficult. And usually I can arrange to accommodate them whatever time.
Do you give people a front door key?
Yes.
So you don't have to wait up for them to come
I don't have
home?
to wait up for them every evening.
Yes.
That's a great relief.
Yes. And what is it about your business that sets you apart from other businesses? Do you have something very special that you...
I mean, people's reviews often say they appreciate the amount of help I give them, you know, advice on where to go, to eat and to visit. And then the setting, I suppose, not so much being behind the chapel, but, you know, lovely view of the estuary.
So, Kate, tell us how hard the work is running a B&B, because I know what it takes to run a B&B.
Even mine with just 2 doubles and a single. It's a lot of work, so I do my own laundry and ironing, but it's things like answering emails, which can be quite a long string of queries, you know, that
Managing
people want to know
bookings
about.
as well and making
Managing
sure you're
Yes, you need to keep on top of them. It's no good ringing 3 days later. They'll have booked somewhere else.
Oh, yes.
And what do you charge? Can I ask you what you
Yes, of course
charge?
you can. A double room, including breakfast, is £90 a night. And then July, August, September, it's 95.
Really? That's a lot. But that to me would sound like a hotel rate. A double room with breakfast and hotel.
Well, you really need to do some research. Before I opened, I looked at lots and lots of B&B websites.
Right.
Well, that's given you something to think about, hasn't it, Vic?
Yes, indeed it has.
So running a B&B alone is hard work. But is Vic up for it?
Possibly a particular room we could do B&B without being committed to being a, for want of a better word, not a landlady, what do you call it? A guest house owner, you know, where you're tied to the place. That's not my style so much, but I reckon a room to do a B&B.
It'd be interesting, especially 80, 90, 95 pound a night. Why not, eh?
Really, Vic's got to decide how much work he wants to do. We just need to sit down and work out the maths.
B&B expert Lisa Holloway is on the Carmarthenshire coast near Llanelli in Wales.
Oh my God, what a huge dog!
It's a Russian Terrier, and Russian Terrier's a lot bigger than I expected.
I don't know where to begin.
Lisa's helping Vic and Oona Brown decide on the best way to make the most of renting out their rooms in their family house, while wife Oona is away at university.
So Vic, my husband, is here on his own, holding the fort and keeping things ticking over.
So far, Vic has resisted offering traditional bed and breakfast.
I think it's easier if you say people, bring your own. Of course, they can use the tea and the coffee.
But Lisa took him to view the local competition, and he was impressed by the rates.
80, 90, 95 pound a night.
Vic's dilemma is while he likes the idea of charging more money, he isn't keen on the extra commitment.
A guest house owner, where you're tied to the place. That's not my style so much.
But Lisa thinks she has a solution.
I can't see you, Vic, being comfortable, making tea, making breakfast, having to be here all the time. I don't think it would suit you as a personality, but I might be quite wrong.
You could be quite right there, actually, as well.
I could be quite right, yes. I think at the moment you've got the worst of both worlds and the best of none. I haven't found a room yet that I think would be suitable for high-end B&B. So what I think would work for me, for your house, would be to just raise the whole level of the whole house and the rooms, rather than try and do 1 or 2 rooms at £98 and the other people in the other rooms paying 15 or 16 or 25 pounds. You just can't mix the two. It's like oil and water, I think, because you still want to be free and live your life. And I think if you did do B&B rooms, you would be tied to the house a bit more.
Sure.
So here are my ideas, and I'm gonna give it to you straight. This is what I would do. I would make the most of what you've got. So the first thing I would do is get rid of the junk behind the front door and open up your front door and make the hall a really nice space for your guests. You've got a lovely front aspect of the house, because you'll have moved the wood by this time, Vic. All the wood. And then the terrace, completely wasted space. You've got this lovely orchard coming down. When it's nice weather, have your supper outside. Have a barbecue. You've got so many different types of people here. It's great. So I think you should make the most of that. You could still make more money, but you could still keep your way of life. I think to change it so radically would be very hard.
OK, it's over to you.
Over to Mark.
So how have Lisa's recommendations of a general upgrade gone down with Vic and Oona?
I'm not sure how it went. I don't know what they thought.
My head's in a bit of a spin, all the different options and what to do and then where to prioritise.
They may disagree with everything I've said, but I'm going to let it sink in, let them think about it.
Let's just let it settle and see what we come up with.
They're such lovely people, and whatever they do will be fine.
So as Oona returns to university, leaving Vic in charge, just how much of Lisa's advice is he prepared to take on? Lisa's concerned Vic still doesn't have a plan, so she puts in a call.
Hello, good morning, Vic. Can I help you?
Hello, Vic. Hi, it's Lisa.
Lisa, lovely to hear from you again. How are you?
I'm fine, darling. How are you?
Wonderful. Bright sunny day here. It's great.
Good. Now, what have you and Oona decided to do?
Certainly out the front, we're going to get rid of all that piles of wood and trim down the hedge, open up the view a bit.
Restore that oak door.
And I know all the rooms need a bit of an upgrade, so we're going to probably start with one of the downstairs small rooms.
So we've got a little bit of work to do.
I think you've got quite a lot of work to do, but I wish you luck, because I crack on, and I'll see you soon.
I will certainly put my back into it, and it was great to have the inspiration to do it.
Great, thank you very much.
OK.
Yeah.
All righty.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Lisa, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lisa has given Vic a budget of £500 towards the transformation. Before Vic tackles the interior, he sets about clearing the huge wood pile at the front and side of the house.
Got a bigger job than I realised. It was pretty stacked up. Got a shed full of kindling out of it, which is great, keep me going for several years, but I thought the quickest way, clear it out of the way quickly and we'll burn it. That was some graft, but that was a job well done. Overdue. So, yeah, pleased with that. So we've got a usable space now.
And don't worry about the statue, Vic. She looks harmless. Inside, the house is crying out for usable space too. So to make a start with the decluttering, Vic has enlisted the help of daughter Sophie.
I'm just going to sort out this, clear all these things out. What would be great if you could do is make a start up in your bedroom and declutter. What we really need to do is things you want to throw away and other things you want to store, we can put in decent boxes and put them in the loft.
There was a suitcase full of, like, all my summer clothes and some of my dresses that I need for uni.
Okay.
That's gone.
It's either in the room in the wardrobe or I have put some stuff in the loft to get out of the way. We can pop up there and have a look. I haven't got rid of anything. They're in the house somewhere. Where they are, I have no idea. Okay. Either your room or the loft. We'll find them. We'll find them.
As the house is close to a popular cycling trail, Vic wonders if he could drum up some business with the local bike shop.
I mean, obviously, you had a bike hire business here for quite some years. I mean, what can you tell me?
Well, yeah, we've been hiring bikes out for the best part of 15 years. What we find is that the people, rather than go to the rigmarole of putting carriers on the back of their car and bringing their bikes there, they will hire for the week.
OK. One option would be to promote the cycle path and promote my residence short or long term as a cycle venue, and then work together.
That would make a lot of sense. There's a little colour flyer there with
lovely, fantastic
on it.
Yep, great.
And there's your
the price list.
Rates.
I'll put those together side by side like that in my little folder.
So that should be job done.
And back at the house, Vic puts a bike rack in place.
Yeah, it's good. 4 bikes. If you get more than 4 cyclists, then that'll be interesting. Tell them to bring tandems.
And he's taken Lisa's advice to create a seating area on the terrace.
Putting together a gazebo to add a bit of a feature out here on the back patio, particularly as the spring weather and hopefully the summer weather's coming on. Be a nice place to sit out for anyone here in the house. So just getting to grips with the instructions, really.
With so many people and animals living in such close proximity, it's really important that rooms stay fresh. And that's where Vic's apple orchard can come in handy. Lisa has a good tip for Vic.
Musty rooms, damp, absolute no-no. So here's a nice recipe for potpourri, and interestingly, it uses apples, so Vic can make his rooms smell nice using his own apples. Chop the fruit. And the nice thing about this is there's no chemicals, it's natural. So now I'm going to put this in the oven for about 2 hours. Here's one I made earlier. It smells absolutely beautiful. Break some cinnamon sticks. Absolutely love the smell of cinnamon. And I've got some star anise, another favourite of mine. And then just give it a good old mixing in. The smell of that is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to put it in a jar. So there you have it, a homemade apple and orange potpourri.
It's not just the inside of Vic's house that needs freshening up. It's the outside too. We're in a picturesque village in Carmarthenshire with B&B guru Lisa Holloway.
I think there's so much that could be done to this. It's got massive potential, this house. It's really lovely. It's just such a mess.
She's been helping family man Vic Brown decide how to improve the accommodation he offers at the family home.
You've got the worst of both worlds and the best of none. It's blown my mind, really.
Try living here.
To help him decide, Lisa's introduced Vic and wife Oona to the local B&B competition.
Even mine with just 2 doubles and a single. It's a lot of work.
Vic has decided not to go down the traditional B&B route. Instead, he's beginning a general upgrade of the whole house with the intention of increasing its appeal to communal livers.
I wonder which way it should be facing.
With her sights set firmly on the future, Lisa gives Vic a call.
Hello, Vic speaking.
Hello, Vic, it's Lisa.
Hello there, hi.
Well, I'm just ringing to let you know that your test guest is arriving this evening.
Really? Oh, wow, that's...
Yes.
Okay.
So I hope you're ready.
We could be ready, we should be ready. We'll try and be ready, yes.
OK. Good luck. Well, look after them.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye.
Bye. Well, it doesn't seem remotely ready. That was all rather a surprise.
Lisa just rung me and informed me out of the blue that a test guest is going to be arriving late this evening, so those last-minute jobs need to get done, I guess, so we'll be ready. So that's exciting. They've had a test guest before, had real guests, so we'll see what they make of it, I guess. Yeah, just a few cushions, make a little bit of a touch. Pink, green, pink, green, pink, green. No, not quite. There you go. I'm pretty sure we'll get everything done, at least the things I've got in my head to do. The trouble is, if I forget a few things, there's a bit of last minute running around, which probably will happen.
The back of the house has also been transformed from a place with nowhere to sit to a lovely lounging area to enjoy on summer afternoons. The front of the house was a welcoming sight for spiders rather than guests. Now cleared, people can sit on new benches and enjoy the view. The little single room has been decluttered and upgraded with some smart new bed linen. And the hallway has also been cleared to create a relaxing reading area. Lisa gave Vic a budget of £500 towards the upgrade. The total cost of the transformation inside and out cost £725.88.
Just chance for a quick cup of coffee before the guests arrive. I've no idea who it'll be, but I trust he or she would enjoy their stay with us tonight.
Having made a good start to the upgrade of the accommodation, Vic is now ready to greet Lisa's test guest for the night. David Hughes is a retired accountant and Mensa member. For David, the signs of a good B&B are a nice ambience and a warm welcome. And David has high standards.
I do investigate the rooms thoroughly, and I like to make sure that everything is spotless. And if it's not, I will bring it to the attention of the proprietor.
Good evening.
Hello, I'm David. I believe you're expecting me.
David. I wasn't expecting a David because I didn't know who it was, but
all right, okay.
You've been sent from Lisa.
Yes, that's right.
Welcome, David. My name's Vic.
Hello, Vic.
You're very welcome
nice
to home, Brontleys. Come in. And here is your bedroom.
Oh, nice welcome sign.
Well, hi, David. Here's your bedroom for this evening.
Okay, lovely.
So, little single bedroom. Does overlook the patio as well, so... plenty of storage space.
Thank you.
David gives the room a quick but thorough once-over.
Mattress is very, very soft.
And on his way to the kitchen, he checks out the newly decluttered reading area.
Interesting selection of books here.
David, you're very, very welcome. I trust to enjoy your stay with us this evening.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, it may not go with coffee, but if you like a mint later, help yourself to one of those. Now, David, just some very, very simple things like to read through. So house rules, nothing weird or onerous, just a few things about the recycling and things we need to do with the sewage.
And just before bed, another quick check of the room.
If you can see that, that's what's just come off of there.
Next morning, David has a coffee. And then settles down to complete the all-important online feedback form. Vic will only discover how David rated his stay when Lisa returns with the results.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Okay, have a great drive back.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers. I believe David had a good time. He was certainly smiling and happy and looking content. I guess we'll hear later on a review, see how he got on.
He's about to find out if his instincts are right, as Lisa's on her way back with the verdict.
Gosh, look at that. No wood pile. Oh, this is great, look. Lovely seat. Nice pot. Oh, she looks very good up there. Hello, dear. And another seat. I think Vic's cut down lots of trees, so the view is fantastic from here.
Lisa, hello.
Hello, Vic.
See you again.
Hi, hi.
And Una's come back specially from uni to see if Vic has passed the test.
How are you?
Back? Good.
Come and show me what you've done out here. It's fantastic.
Well, been a bit of a busy bee.
There's no wood pile, and I love the seats. They're great. These are nice, aren't they? Are they viburnum?
They are.
And they're a lovely smell, actually.
Yeah.
You varnished it and done the door furniture.
Yeah, it needed sanding back and a couple of layers of varnish
Yeah.
and just painted up the door furniture.
I mean, it really
again.
makes you know where to go in the house to come in. It's great.
Back to its former glory.
Oh, good. Let's go in. It's freezing. It is. I really like it. It looks like a chair by the fireside.
And just spruced up just the little room downstairs.
So it's this little room, isn't it? Oh, this is sweet. So it's just really, it's the same, but it's just been
just took it up a bit of
simplified,
clutter.
really. So, to the terrace.
Well, we're not going to sit out much in this weather, but you can visualise what it might be like. Ta-da, here we go.
Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. Good lad. Would you like to know what your guests thought of his stay?
Not sure. Let's make a cup of tea and I'll steel myself for the review.
Are you nervous at all?
I'm happy to hear. Good, bad or the ugly.
And it's always actually very useful to know what people do think, because that's the only way you find out, isn't it?
Indeed.
So we asked him what was his first impression of the property. And he drove up a gravel drive to the house, which is an impressive old farmhouse. What impression did your host make? A good impression. Very good, Vic.
Lovely.
And his subsequent friendliness exceeded my expectations. He said you were warm and genuine, and it transpired that you had a lot in common.
You did, indeed.
Which is really nice, isn't it, if you can chat. Now, what do you think he thought of the room?
It's functional more than luxurious.
Well, that's exactly what he said. He said it was snug with very small dimensions, minimalistic with no frills. He said he thought it was clean but not pristine, with evidence of dust.
That's the woman's touch, you see. Dust, I'm not really sure we've got any dusters. We'll have to hunt around for them.
And he also said there was noise from the next door room. That's the big ensuite, isn't it?
Yes.
Because there's only a plasterboard partition.
Yes.
And he could hear what was going on in the bathroom, clearly, which must have disturbed his night. But he slept very well. He said the bed was very comfortable. And then we got to breakfast. You offered him a cooked breakfast, but he just had coffee.
That's all we normally
It's my
have
type
in the
of
morning.
guest.
Absolutely. Yeah, so a cup of coffee and a chat. That
Great.
was fine for him.
But he said that Vic, you couldn't have done a better job, and he compliments you on that.
Really nice to hear.
What a charmer. How much would you be happy to pay for the room per night? What do you think he said for that? What do you think he'd be happy to pay?
Where he's from, where he's living now.
20 to 25?
What would you pay? What would
Probably,
you charge for that room?
18 to 20, depending on the time.
Yeah, he said he'd be happy to pay £20 a night, which isn't a lot. But then you're not doing breakfast, you haven't got loads of toiletries.
Yeah.
It's a pretty basic stay, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Una, what do you think his star rating for that room would be?
Is it overall? So
It's overall, take into account everything that we've discussed.
3, 2 to 3.
What do you think, Vic?
Probably because the size of the room and probably the noise. Well, 3 stuff.
Yeah, spot on. That's okay. It's not fabulous, but it's okay. And you have given him the smallest room to try out.
Yes.
The smallest room in the house, haven't
It was the only one that was empty.
Yeah, well, that's good then.
Yeah.
So, with your marketing, Vic, where have you got to with that?
There's a whole variety of people that are passing through. You know, the local tourism and sport attractions, which I think we need to target and get ourselves known more amongst them. Everyone says it's a brilliant area. I think we need to just up our game really in being part of the growth of, you know, marketing ourselves.
And now people know that you're here. You know, it'd be easier to stay, wouldn't it? Before, you were a bit of a hidden secret. But now you've done some marketing, I think, and you've left your information. Great.
Some great spin-offs, I think.
Well, I hope you get time in the summer, Vic, to sit on your new bench and look at the view.
Absolutely. I'll have at least 30 seconds here and there, out there. all the other work to be done in the garden. And
well, it's been really nice meeting you both. And
thanks for your
enjoyed working with you.
I appreciate all your advice and help to get us get the ball rolling.
Yes.
Might have done a few things, but we wouldn't have done as much as we've done in such a short space of time.
Vic and Oona have started really well in the renovation of this house. And if they carry on and do all the rooms up, I think they'll be living here for a long time.
It's been quite tiring though, isn't it, I think? Like, it has for me anyway.
It's been really hard work for me.
Only listening to me has been hard work.
I think it's changed it from being something we've just kind of slipped into, which was kind of renting out our house and rooms and seeing how it went, to being much more intentional about it, just kind of being much more kind of strategic and planned and organised about it, really. So it's been good. It's kind of, you know, let's stop and actually do it properly.